America is a place that many people all across the world strive to move to so that they can start a new, safe life for their families. This is called the American dream. Unfortunately, there are many ways that our government can make us safer, but refuse to enact policies or laws that would do so. One way in which we've seen the lack of safety is in the denial of science. Currently, there are still 123 members of Congress who claim climate change to be false. And if our leaders don't even believe in one of the world's most pressing issues, how are we as their constituents supposed to take any action? Furthermore, the Trump administration has been defunding NOAA since June of this year, resulting in staff vacancies nationwide, despite it being necessary to manage global issues such as climate change and natural disasters, as well as the people in places that are deeply impacted by them. Here's the thing though, when we don't believe in an issue, we don't believe in ways to combat it, and more left for the 2013 Oklahoma tornado, more left for the 2017 California wildfires, and more left for the 2025 Texas floods. Occurrences that are undeniably tragic and simultaneously, to some extent, preventable. An effect of us evading prevention is that the casualties caused by them somehow become completely normalized. Vice President J.D. Vance said after the school shooting at Appalachian High School that school shootings are, quote, a fact of life. On July 4th of this year, President Donald Trump signed his, quote, big beautiful bill into office, which removed gun regulations, which had been at the center of our gun violence epidemic for years. Our lawmakers are continuously making one thing clear: death is casual to them. Our government is very insufficient at protecting us in implementing any prevention. Eventually, all of this will impact us detrimentally, whether it is facing the horrible effects of climate change or experiencing more and more school shootings every single year. Our political system is failing to truly protect the people, which is the whole point of why it was made in the first place, according to John Locke. And because this polarized system prioritizes partisan values over universally helpful policies, we are doomed to suffer at the whims of self-serving narcissists. Our government failing to protect us is the exact same situation with Kurt Vonnegut's Harrison Bergeron. In his short story, the government takes advantage of their very own power and does more harm than help for their very own people, hurting them. For example, everybody has to be equal. So, if you were extremely pretty, you had to wear an ugly mask. Or, if you were strong, you were held down with weights. And if you were really smart, you had to wear handicaps, which would play noises in your ears. And if anyone decided to go against these rules, they would be thrown into jail. Like George's child, Harrison. And the government does not try to praise individual talent. It shuns upon it, forcing everyone in the same exact mold. Schools in Florida are banned to teach books such as Animal Farm and To Kill a Mockingbird, limiting them from very important lessons, which can help them a lot, especially as they are growing. These books will provide lessons that are essential to adolescents that have developing minds. This is the exact same situation with the government limiting George's ability to think because of his handicap. He can no longer comprehend simple things simply because the government is taking that problem away from him, limiting his hearing and his thought. The parents cannot even focus on emotional impacts when their own child, Harrison, is killed on television. They know that something sad has happened, but they don't even know why they're crying themselves. Our political polarization has also made people in today's age have a lack of feelings. Take the death of Charlie Kirk, which we should be mourning in unity about, but rather people are taking sides arguing whether his death was right or wrong. Small interventions can help meaningful impacts, which improves a person's life, but that access is not equal among all people. For example, we have families that routinely take us to the doctor and get us glasses if we need it, if our eyesight is bad. However, some families are unable to afford or go to eye appointments, which can negatively impact a child's performance in school. Sometimes they can afford the appointment, but they can't afford the glasses, making the child be at a disadvantage as opposed to everybody else. In The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkin Gilman, the narrator also faces a lack of treatment. She is simply isolated at home, with no mention of any hospital or mental health institution in the entire story. And the narrator can't help that she has a mental health disorder, just like the people with their eyes and their economic stability. In all these short stories, individual uniqueness is not praised, it is discouraged. And while this might not specifically be what Americans are facing right now, it is rooted in poor government leadership that could be better for constituents. They are being hurt from their very own governments. So while America is an amazing country for economic prosperity and family building, our government system has many flaws along with it. And although the country isn't in a situation as dire as any of the short stories, we have room in improving to broaden safety measures that can protect us and benefit society.